Here we go! Welcome back to the Nintendo Power Zone, guys. It's your boy Nice1983 with our very first unboxing for 2018. I know we haven't done one of these videos in a while, but we had to take a break because we've been discussing some changes that will be taking place with the Power Zone very soon. We're not going to announce those here in this video because this is an unboxing video and we don't do that stuff here during the unboxings, but I promise you, big news is on its way. Anyway, guys, for our first video of 2018, I have to tell you about a little story. So when I first launched this channel back in late 2014, I had this simple goal. I wanted to unbox a bunch of Nintendo products and ultimately build my very own Mushroom Kingdom themed game room. I wanted super mushrooms, question mark blocks, Goombas, superstars, a large scale figure of Mario, and a bunch of other things like Koopa Troopa shells and maybe a chain chomp. Unfortunately, 4 years ago when I started this channel, you couldn't really buy things like that. Sure, yeah, they made Mario toys, but they were usually in the 6-inch scale. Every now and then you'd run into something 10 inches or a little bit bigger, but that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted basically prop replicas that I could put in my apartment or my home and just make my own Mushroom Kingdom game room. Flash forward a couple years later, and companies like Jakks Pacific released a 20-inch Mario figure, Van Presto makes a life-size Super Mushroom Piggy Bank that's roughly in scale with that Mario, Paladon makes a question block light that's definitely in scale with the Mario, and I buy all of these things, and with each product I get one step closer to my own personal Mushroom Kingdom. Which brings me to the product we have here on the table today. ThinkGeek, one of my all-time favorite retailers, both physical and online, has decided they want themselves a piece of a certain pie, and that pie would be the character light. That's right, this was started by PDP with the Pixel Pals line, and it's a wildly successful line for PDP, even though, you know, we've reviewed some of their products here, we have some issues with them, but they're still really cool figures ultimately. So ThinkGeek wants some of that action. They started off small with the Light Up Pikachu from 2017, and that was a great product. We reviewed it here on the channel, we gave it a decent score. I love that product, but now ThinkGeek has taken a huge bound as far as what they're doing here. What we have on the table, guys, is the Chain Chomp lamp. This is one of the coolest looking things we have ever unboxed on the channel. It's one of my all-time favorite Mario baddies, and I just can't wait to unbox this thing. So let's go ahead and start talking about the packaging real quick. First and foremost, this is the largest box we have unboxed on this channel, a record previously held by the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition, so yeah, this thing is massive and it's heavy. So up on the right hand corner of the box we have the now classic Super Mario logo. On the left hand side it shows the recommended age range, it's 14 and up. Directly under that it tells us that the Chain Chomp lamp uses LEDs to light up. Dead in the center of the box we see a full image of the lamp. Under that it says Chain Chomp lamp, so it's a pretty basic box by ThinkGeek. They're keeping it simple, so let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the box. So this is a pretty basic box. It's really cool, but we don't need to describe it. Let's just go ahead and get the Chain Chomp lamp out of the box. So here it is outside of the box, and before we discuss the appearance, I want to talk about the product itself. The build quality is so impressive. ThinkGeek went above and beyond to deliver a high quality product, and I'm just so overly impressed. So the base of the product is made of statue quality material. I'm serious, this is so high quality. This feels great and it's sturdy, so I love this. It looks on point. It looks just like a base you would see a Chain Chomp attached to in Super Mario Bros. 3. The chain itself is made from welded steel, so the chain won't move, but it looks fantastic. It feels fantastic. This is some real high quality craftsmanship that we've seen on this Chain Chomp. The head of the Chain Chomp is actually plastic, and it's a really shiny plastic. The eyes and the teeth are made out of softer plastic, more of like a vinyl, so they're not sharp, and they, you know, they bend a little bit, but that's okay because look at this thing. It looks perfect. I love this. I do have a couple of minor issues here. Let's talk about the LED bulb itself. It is non-replaceable. It's about 60 lumens, but the fact that it's non-replaceable is such a huge bummer for me, because that means once this product dies, it's done forever. Even though it's LED, it's gonna last forever. I mean, I never want to turn this thing off once I plug it in. I promise you I want to leave this thing on forever. But I love the way it looks. Let's go ahead and take a look at it from the side now, guys. So here's the side view, and look at how epic the pose is on this Chain Chomp lamp. It's dynamic. It looks like the Chain Chomp is ready to strike. and I just love it. The attention to detail, the way the teeth look, the eyes. Oh my goodness, they did such an amazing job. I am almost a little disappointed that they didn't release a piranha plant to go with this bad boy because it's so incredibly slick. So guys, this is a view of the back of the lamp, and right at the bottom of the base you can see the cord. Now this is important. I am so impressed with ThinkGeek right now. So this can be plugged directly into the wall, or you could remove the adapter and plug it in directly via USB. Excellent design choice by ThinkGeek to give people the option to either USB plug it in or plug it in via the wall. Love this design choice, and you know that this is going to affect the overall review score for this. Okay guys, but enough of all this. Let's turn off the lights and turn the lamp on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, look at how bright this lamp is. It's beautiful. It's bright. I could definitely stay up late and read books with a lamp like this. And not only that, but look at how the teeth illuminate because of the light. I love that. That is amazing. ThinkGeek. Oh my god, ThinkGeek. You just blasted PDP out of the water. Pixel Pals cannot compete with a product like this. Now, ultimately, you're not paying as much for a Pixel Pal as you're paying for this, but this product is so fantastic. Okay, let's look at it from another angle. Alright guys, just for some clarification, all the lights in the house are off. It's 10 p.m. at night and I have my window shades closed. And you can see how much brighter my room is with this lamp. This thing works phenomenally. Now, granted, when you're looking at it from this angle, you're losing a lot of the detail, but I mean, the damn thing works as advertised. This is a really bright LED bulb. This is fantastic. Let's go ahead and look at it from the other angle now. Normally we'd be doing comparison time right now, but there's just nothing I can compare this product to, so let's just take a look at it standing next to the 20-inch Jack Specific Mario wearing the BioWorld Cappy hat. So look at this guys, look at how big this lamp is. It's almost the same size as the 20-inch Mario, so it's not in scale, but it's big enough, and that's really impressive. Now looking at, you know, the Chain Chomp standing next to Mario wearing Cappy, I am instantly getting flashbacks to the Cascade Kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey. That was one of my favorite moments in the game, where you capture a Chain Chomp for the first time, and it's purely epic. And now this Chain Chomp lamp standing next to my 20-inch Mario, it's a dream come true. Alright guys, just for fun, here's a quick little photo gallery of me taking pictures of the Chain Chomp next to 20-inch Mario. Alright guys, you know what time it is. It is score time, my favorite time. Why? Because I get to tell you whether or not something is actually worth your hard-earned money. So let's go ahead and start with the appearance. This thing looks incredible. ThinkGeek did such an amazing job of making this thing look video game perfect. This is the perfect translation of pixel to plastic I have ever seen. On top of that, the build quality of the product is amazing. The base is literally statue quality material. The chain itself is welded steel, so it doesn't move. The head is a nice hard plastic, and the eyes and the teeth are softer plastic, more like a vinyl. And all of these things come together to recreate a perfect Chain Chomp. I didn't mention this in the review, but the head also swivels. It goes up and down, and you can turn it side to side, which basically means you can point this lamp in any direction you want, and that's more about its functionality. So let's go ahead and slide into its functionality. This thing is incredible in that arena as well, because it has multiple options for power. You can either plug this in via USB, or you can be plugging the adapter and plug it directly into your wall. The LED light itself is super bright. I mean, it really makes a difference in my home. I love to read at night, and this thing is perfect for that. So really thoroughly happy with the way that it looks there. They did a fantastic job. The only negative I have with the product is the fact that the LED bulb is non-removable. It is a permanent fixture, so at some point years down the road, this is basically going to become just a statue. It'll look cool, but the fact that it's gonna lose that functionality, that's gonna suck. But it's an LED bulb. That's gonna take probably, 10 years before it actually decides it's ready to burn out, so it doesn't really matter that much. So for its appearance, I'm going to give it a perfect 10. For its functionality, I'm going to give it a perfect 10. This product gets a perfect 10. It gets the Nintendo Power Zone seal of approval emphatically. It deserves the score that I'm giving it. This is one of the best Super Mario products I have ever reviewed on the channel. This is one of the best video game products I have ever owned, period. This thing works. It looks fantastic. This is a must-have. Now, the price point is not cheap. This is retailing for $49.99 at ThinkGeek and GameStop. I have 3 of these, guys. I have 3 of these because I wanted them around some of the corners of my my game room just to make my Mushroom Kingdom look epic. And so yeah, it's worth it. I love this product. It looks fantastic. I definitely think it's worth the price point, guys. Anyway, it's time for me to let you go. But before I do, gotta hit you up with these social media links. You can hit me up on Twitter at Nice1983 or at NPowerZone. You can email me at nice193@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/NintendoPowerZone. If you're a fan of the Nintendo Power Zone podcast, you can always download new episodes on iTunes, Google Play Music, stream new episodes on Stitcher Radio. But if you want to catch the show live, you can watch us right here on YouTube, youtube.com/NintendoPowerZone. Alright guys, that's it for me. And remember, don't get cooked, stay off the hook.